They call me Superman. Beat tall hoes in a single bound. I'm single now. Got no ring on his finger now. I never let another chick bring me down in a relationship.
This motherfucker is still glossy too.
Yeah.
And the blemishes. Was this a trooper car?
Yeah, I told Sedgwick County Highway Patrol.
Give it a little whap. Alright guys, your boy Ferg here with Dave Fisher and the Vicinator, or whatever he calls it.
Slowbravic.
The Slowbravic.
Yep.
So what do we got here?
Well, we have a 2005 ex-highway patrol car, and about a year and a half ago I got the bug buried deep within my head that I was going to swap this thing over with a complete powertrain from a 2003 SVT Cobra Terminator.
Alright. So what all do you have done to it?
Well, I mean, the motor itself is basically stock. It's as it came in the 2003, 2004, and the 10th anniversary. That it has a cast iron block, dual overhead cam, 32 valve V8, hand built by Ford. Comes with a Kellogg forged 8-bolt crank, Molly forged SVT connecting rods, and Zollner forged pistons. 8.5 to 1 compression. It's set up for a lot of boost. The only thing about the engine that is not original from 2003 are the heads, and switched from the old 4-thread heads to the 2005 DC casting 9 threads, so you don't pop spark plugs.
Right.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's got a smaller pulley, a 2.8 inch, which puts it right around 12 to 13 pounds. Changed out for the AccuFab power plenum and single blade throttle body. SCT Big Air 2600 because the stock MAF was starting to run out of leg room. And then just, really cheap, like K&N little kit piece on the front there.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, exhaust, stainless works, long tubes, no cats, 2.5 inch mandrel pipe, X pipe, and then Borla stingers. I actually had to call Borla for because the stingers only come in a stinger or a tack, like axle back or cat back kit for Mustangs, Corvettes, stuff like that. So I actually had to call Borla, and I got connected to like the coolest agent. Was like, bro, I will send you just these, but it's going to be expensive. I was like, I don't care, cha-ching, I want them. And those things sound nasty.
So how much do you have invested in this? You don't have to give me exact dollar amount for privacy reasons and, you know.
Fuck. Minus the cost of the car, I mean, without the cost of the car, we're right around $15,000.
Bruh. Okay, so you
got to realize that's not just the cost of the engine, that's the cost of the little stuff. You know, brakes, wiring, tuning, fuel, constant.
You got any custom brakes on here?
Stop tech kit, cross-drilled, slotted rotors, ceramic, the Ceramahawk something pads, I forget what the hell they're called.
So what is this thing dynoed at currently?
400 and... That was at the KC Max Dyno in the Snow event here just recently at KC Max in Kansas City, Kansas, and it was 476, 477. And that was horsepower. They didn't measure torque. The last time I got a torque measurement was September of last year at LSX Killer, and it was 481 rear wheel horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque.
Oh, so you had no problem pulling a horse trailer with this?
Oh no, I could probably pull several horse trailers with this thing.
So what kind of rims you got? Rims and tires?
The wheels, they are 10th anniversary Cobra replicas. They're 18 by 10s, all of them. The original wheels off the 10th anniversary Cobra were 17s. And everybody apparently wants their weight in like plutonium for the for the fucking 17. So I found these on sale during Christmas at American Muscle. It was nuts because they were like $219 a wheel normally. Well, I had went there actually to get a firewall adjuster for the clutch cable.
Okay.
And I put it in the cart, and the cart was like, "Oh, your balance is like $260." I was like, "What the fuck? That was $30. How the hell is that $260?" So I go to my cart. And I start scrolling down. It's like, oh, I've still got these wheels in there. Ah, silly me. And then I happened to see that they were on sale for $69 a piece instead of $219 a piece. So it was like, firewall adjuster out. These like discount code of like $10 just to make it right about the same money I had. And then I bought them, and then that was my Christmas present to the car. And like I like them. I think it rounds out the whole kind of like SVT thing that I got.
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
definitely.
But yeah, the problem is having nice engine transmission, nice wheels, nice sounding exhaust, all that crap. It's compounded by the fact that the body looks like, you know, like fucking hemorrhoids because just it's an old cop car.
But that's the point of the whole mystique here, right?
No, man. When you go to a car show and you see some of the old timers, it's got like the old like 50s to 60s old muscle cars and rat rods bit up. You know, the body looks like crap because that's kind of what you expect for a rat rod.
But then you see
then you pull up in this thing and everyone's like, bro, parking's over there. Like, no, man, I'm here for the car show. Nobody brings a Crown Victoria to a car show.
Yeah, unless they got...
You know, until I sit there and I park and I pop the hood and then all the guys walk in, they're like, holy shit, I never would have expected that.
Yeah, so you can, like, technically park next to the actual, like, SVT Cobra Mustangs and stuff, right?
I did at the Topeka Capitol... like the Capitol Cruise something.
Isn't that around like October or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, parked next to a bunch of Mustangs. That's how I met my buddy William Cross. And it was actually really funny because, you know, everybody walks up and they see all these nice Mustangs parked there. And then you see this old beat up old highway patrol car. And they pretty much do this. They're walking by, they're like, oh, hey, patrol car.
Not a patrol car.
That's not normal.
That's not a patrol car.
That's the cop chip. That's 1.8 liters of cop chip.
Yeah.
Like, you'll run into that all the time with an old cop car. They're like, man, does it have the cop chip in it?
You're like, yeah.
No,
look.
you idiot.
Yeah, look at it. You can tell by...
No, that's factory. That's stock. Actually, I guess I could say that because it is a factory blower.
Yeah,
on
that's
a
technically.
factory
And I don't
engine.
think a chip does anything to the motor really anyway. Was it like plus 50 or something like that? Yeah, it's like plus 50 horsepower or some extra crap. So what do you got as far as wraps on these here wheels?
Well, on the front is what's left of what I used to have all around the car, which is Nitto Invo. They're 255 by 35 on the front.
Aren't those like $300 a tire?
The rears were. The fronts were like 260 something.
Well, I guess the ones that I had were on 20s, so
Yeah.
that make it a little bit more pricey.
They're not too bad. Like, I've had these on here for going on 2 years now, and I mean, they still have a crap load of life left. But that's because there's so much camber from the whole car being dropped that it's just wearing the crap out of the inside lip here. The backs, the Invos that were on there, they're gone. They were toasted.
Oh, yeah.
As if anybody that's seen my YouTube channel will see all the burnout videos that I had doing that. They were gone. So I actually had to get some new tires, and I found these things called Riken Raptors off eBay for like $199. Shipped to my door, never been mounted, stickers on them. They do really well. Drove through the winter on them, through the snow and ice.
Yeah. How much traction did you get?
Well, I mean, they're extreme performance summer tires. You're not really going to get traction in the winter. You just kind of have to like clutch out, no gas to like cough the car forward.
Yeah, how much? I was gonna say how much gas did you blow this winter? Oh wait, well I guess this winter we didn't get any snow.
Yeah, we got like some snow, but the as you've seen from that other burnout video, they smoke really well.
Oh yeah.
I left several thousand miles worth of mileage in like a space the size of this parking lot.
Now you want to yell out your YouTube channel really quick while we're talking about it?
Oh Jesus! Well, if you're interested, it's Slowbravic. Just Google Slowbravic. You can't miss it. Slowbravic. Slowbravic.
For those who are spelling impaired.
Yeah. Well, I've told it a couple of people. They're like Slowbravic, like SLO. No, you dummy. The W. Slowbravic.
Where's the? Did you pass first grade? Okay. Do you got any custom anything in here? Other than that stick that you don't see in Crown Vics?
Well, The cluster and everything is also out of a 2003 Mustang Cobra. It was a real pain to wire in because everything that operates off the Cobra is specifically CAN bus.
Oh yeah.
And this car didn't use CAN bus for anything, being a 2005 Crown Victoria. So everything had to be rewired to come off the PCM that's actually like scooped under the passenger side of the dash with this cool custom little holder that we had to make. It works fantastically. Stereo, I mean, everybody does stereo.
Oh yeah, but I mean, stereos are what makes the car a car, though. And
well, I know a lot of guys that do race car. They kind of do away with air conditioning and stereo and
that says
like
county,
sound deadening.
First, second, third, fourth county prison.
Hey,
and
don't forget reverse.
I think the R is for rape.
Yeah, the R is for race. That's for race gear.
Yeah, so you know, where most people have the standard dash things that say, you know, N's for night and R's for race, and
yeah, exactly.
Huh.
I mean, it's not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that's what's supposed to happen.
I mean, a lot of guys, they get the choice of whether they want a daily and then a race car. But I figure if you just daily the race car,
oh yeah, then
you're all right.
It's a win-win. Except for you're supposed to have a daily for gas purposes.
Hey, you know what? I got a full tank of 91 off $25.
And how long does that last if you drive it on a daily basis?
If I drive it on a daily basis and keep my foot out of it, it can last a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Oh, what happens if you put your foot in it? Does it go about as fast as your tires?
The fuel mileage stops being a double-digit number. Like, the funny thing is, with this engine, I could drive to Kansas City International and back on 3/4 of a tank of gas. With the old engine, like, I'd have to stop for gas somewhere in there.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how the hell I got better highway economy with 410 gears at the back.
It's the efficiency, man. It just burns cleaner. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
at 65 mile an hour, is that?
Well, see, when you're on the highway, that R turns into really efficient mode.
Yeah. Oh man, should have did this a long time ago.
A couple of friends of mine that drive like Honda Civics, Honda Acuras, they're like, man, I got my, I want to do all this work to my 1.8 liter. It's like, I got a 1.8 liter. We'll just take their engine out and put that in there.
Yes. Because a race car.
Now, this is by no means the fastest car out there, so I don't want anybody to get the idea that I'm like, my shit's the fastest. I'll smoke anybody.
Hey, but
it's not.
But let's be honest, it's probably the fastest.
It's faster than a lot of things out there.
Yeah, like my Vic was. No. Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
Gonna say goodbye?
Yep, gonna have to get out of here. That's the girlfriend calling.
Alright.
Alright, take it easy, fellas.
Alright. Thanks to everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's a fucking beast. It's your boy Ferg out.
Yeah.